Imagine you are an early hominid foraging in the tall grass of the African savanna, roughly 15 million years ago. The tribe is dead silent. Predators are everywhere. Your limbic system is flooded with cortisol, ready to trigger a fight-or-flight response at a moment's notice. Suddenly, a massive rustle explodes from the bushes ahead. A heavy shadow lunges out. Your brain screams, "Predator!" The tribe scatters in absolute terror. Someone trips, completely exposed, bracing for teeth to sink into their neck. It is a moment of pure, impending tragedy. But the teeth never come. The dust settles, and you realize the monster in the bushes was just a clumsy, terrified baby antelope that tripped over a rock. The threat is zero. But here is the mystery. Your tribe is still hyperventilating, pumped full of deadly combat chemicals and holding heavy rocks. How do you instantly tell 30 terrified, aggressive apes to stand down before someone gets killed in the panic? Right around 10 to 16 million years ago, our primate ancestors invented a biological siren to solve this exact problem. The hominid who saw the antelope needed to broadcast a universal, all clear. So, he let out a loud, rhythmic, panting exhalation of air, the pant hoot. That was the very first laugh. The others didn't have to be taught what it meant. It wasn't a learned language, it was a hardwired neurological reflex. Hearing that specific rhythmic breathing triggered an automatic dopamine release in the brains of the rest of the tribe. It instantly flushed the stress chemicals out of their blood, overriding the panic button and forcing their muscles to relax. Laughter wasn't invented for comedy. It was a biological cancellation signal for violence. This brings us to the weirdest part of human behavior. Why do we laugh when someone else gets hurt? If your friend slips on the ice and slams into the ground, your immediate reaction is usually to burst out laughing. It seems cruel, but it is the exact same evolutionary glitch. When your brain sees someone fall violently, your empathy network immediately triggers a panic alarm. Tribe member is injured, tragedy, danger. But a millisecond later, your prefrontal cortex analyzes the damage. No blood, no broken bones, no predator. The person is just embarrassed. To release that sudden, completely unnecessary spike of tension, your brain violently expels air. You laugh. You aren't laughing because you're evil. You're involuntarily barking a 15-million-year-old biological signal to the rest of the group saying, "False alarm, he's fine, stand down." The next time you are at a comedy club or watching a guy fall off a skateboard on the internet, remember what is actually happening in your head. A joke is just a fake predator in the bushes. The comedian builds tension, and the punchline is the realization that the tension is harmless. You aren't expressing joy. You are just a highly evolved primate, getting high off a dopamine release, aggressively barking a survival siren to tell your tribe that nobody is going to die today.